Gotcha. There you go. Perfect. I'll take that as a -1 to Curls. Happy with that? Happy with that? Ladies and gentlemen, about 30 seconds away before we do commence this evening's proceedings, of course, the private auction, very intimate auction here with everyone in remote, I should say, locations. Going to get stuck into it in just a second. About 30 away. Thanks for your patience. Check 1, 2. Copy that. Good. Copy that. We're good to go. Right, just lose that notepad if we can. Just lose that notepad, I can't see the feed, man. Dave, just confirming, got sound coming through there? Dave Newton? Great. All right, ladies and gents, a very warm welcome to each and every one of the auction is live. It's great to see all of you joining us from the safety of your own homes. Of course, all the agents, our non-selling principal, Phil Kelly, of course, also in isolation, but all connected through the open and digital amphitheatre for negotiation that is private auction. For Briana Court, Kellyville is what we're gathered here to sell to one lucky party. Of course, several parties digitally registered online and getting ready to bid away here. But first and foremost, the terms and conditions that govern and protect sale by auction in New South Wales. So naturally, all bidders must be registered in the bidders record and just display one of those numbered identifiers through their bidding associate, the Ray White Castle agent, helping them to get to home ownership. Of course, that's what we're here to do this evening. I do reserve the right to exercise one bid and one bid alone on behalf of my vendor. If I do, I'll use the words vendor bid. It's very simple stuff. Of course, I can refuse any bids that start too low if you move in increments too small. If I do refuse those, please don't take it personally. I'm not in the game of delusion or getting anyone the illusion of being closer to home ownership than they are. The most important term condition after the first call, the second call, the third and final call, and the 4 of the gavel, like so on the contract, the highest bidder will be the unconditional purchase. So we're calling for a 10% deposit. Unless otherwise organised, with all the solicitors, we'll be signing this here contract and we'll be calling this home for one lucky party for Briana Court, Kellyville. Of course, all the details we'll go through very shortly, but I take the legalities to be read, but most importantly, understood by you and your legal representative. Let's have a look at the home itself. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, the dual car accommodation, a very grand street presence, of course. You're sitting on approximately 621 square metres of land underpinning your investment. You're so close to our Kellyville Village shopping centres. Of course, all the schooling you could possibly need. And not to mention the layout of the house. You've got that huge rumpus room. The main bedroom, got the ensuite and the walk-in. Of course, the 5th bedroom could be a study or an extra bit of guest accommodation. But I think it's safe to say you'll be closer to understanding this than anyone. You've been through your intimate inspections, your virtual inspections, and of course your online inspections. But we take this property to be enjoyed, to be loved, and to be fought for. So we'll kick things off here. Open the floor of the digital variety, the virtual floor, to you this evening, ladies and gents. Who starts me wait for Briana Court, Kellyville. Thanks for joining us on the Ray White Castle Hill website as well, or maybe YouTube Live. Do appreciate the way the agents at Ray White Castle Hill are working with every single bidder here this evening. You can see at the back end of this program, of course, you can see all of them working tirelessly, just trying to help a friend, help a client here jump on top. Who wants to start me away with an opening bidder offer? Sarah Perry, 1.1, bid of 19 at 1.1. We'll kick it off there at 1.1, straight to 1.2, should we say? 150. Yes. 1.2, good strong $100,000 bid. That's how you get involved at auction. Of course, there you can see the price, the fair value at $1.2 million at 1.2, the bid here, $1,200,000. Straight to 1.25 or maybe 1.3. Try another 100 if you like, Matty. Don't let him miss out at $1.2 million. I don't believe it. First chance now at $1.2 million. Second time at 1.2. Who takes me to 1.25? Happy to do 1.25. Third and final time now at $1.2 million. Are you finished? Are you signed? I'm just going to check with all. Obviously, there can be some delays here. Who was that from? Get to work in 25s from here if we can. Straight to 1.225. Otherwise, the highest right to negotiate does stand there with our highest bidder. Of course, Sarah Perry representing one of our many bidders. Everyone digitally signed on, registered in this new realm of the auction process. Of course, Ray White has been conducting auctions for over 118 years. I'm sure Ray himself would look down and smile upon what's happening here. A very different form of auction, of course. Plenty of competition to see here, and great to see everyone connected in the safety of their own homes in this digital auction community. So 1.2 is where we're at. 1.225. 25k at 12.25 at 1.225 at 1,225,000. Straight to 1.25, should we say? Matt Langdon, Sarah Perry. I know Carl Anthony's working hard behind the scenes there. Kale Sharp, of course, the lead agent on this. Daniel Lamas and himself doing a fantastic job. When you do hear those two names, Kale Sharp, Daniel Lamas, you know you're dealing with quality properly. And this is a lovely one indeed. Yes. I'll take a 25. Yeah, or happy to meet in the middle and call it 1.240 if you like. A little 15 on top. Happy to work with you. I don't want to delude anyone to think they're closer to home ownership than they necessarily are. So who wants to step in front there? Jump out in front. Beautiful stuff. At 1,240,000, should we say, Sarah? Don't let them miss out. 1.240, bid of 24. Great to see so much interest and so much trust in the auction process online. Of course, the unconditionality, certainty that it brings to you 2020, knowing tonight that you fall asleep having a beautiful home like this certainly is a great way to bid. At $1.24 million now, $1,240,000. Straight to 15 on top, should we say, Joey? Matty, who's going to jump in there? 12.55 or maybe straight to 1.3. I'd get more aggressive about home ownership here. Step in front. Come with me and I will secure your future. Who wants to jump in front? Once again, if you're just joining us, all the agents, all the bidders, and our owners are all separate for this auction this evening. A very private auction indeed. We're all 100% remote. At 1.240, got a little bit of work to be done here. Good to see all the agents are on the phone helping all our bidders get to that happy place where the owners are happy to say, it's yours. But we're not quite there yet. It's a little bit of work to be done here. Maybe 12.60 at 1.26 million. 20 on top, should we say? What about you, Matt Langdon? Are you out? Surely 1.25. Let's get up above that mark. Certainly some interest outside auction conditions. Well above this level. So if you're trying to avoid competition, you're actually creating competition for yourself because our owners will call them straight after this auction. 10k, 1.250, absolutely. And same courtesy back to our other registered parties. Number 30 with 50 on top, with 10 on top of the 1.250, 1.25 at $1.25 million now. $1,250,000. If there's no better bids, I'm going to call this one through at 1.25. First chance at $1,250,000. Second time in calling at 1.250. Third and final opportunity. Are you need a bit of time there? Yeah. Craig Robinson working in the attic this evening at the Robinson residence. Look at a lovely glow, a lovely warm light up there, and he's talking to a valued bidder of ours, hopefully going to be a buyer, and certainly anything above this, he's getting that comfortably close place to where they could be calling it their own home. Should get him in there for 10. Have to take a 10, Craig. Chuck him on top at 1.260. Having a chat, hopefully, about this property. Let's keep focused. We are here to sell it here this evening. For Briana Court, Kellyville. Once again, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a dual car accommodation, a lovely 620 approximate square metres with a beautiful, well manicured yet low maintenance garden, of course. Grand Street presence, high side of the road. All right, so we've got a little bit of a moment here. There's a few other parties. You can see all the agents in the back end of the Ray White private auction. They're talking to one another. They are talking to our bidders, trying to help them to get to that place where someone will rise to the top and, of course, digitally execute this contract, which is what we'd love to see here this evening. We are close at 1250, $1,250,000, $1.25 million. A little bit of work to be done here. Great to see that the conversations are running hot in the back end of the Ray White private auction here. I tell you what, there's lots of talking. The network's going to be jammed around the hills tonight with just the staff from Ray White Castle Hill talking, trying to help our bidders over the finish line. And we are in the last lap of this race and very close to a result. Mark my words. At $1,250,000, at $1.25 million now. Checking where we're out this. Are we out? Matt, Joey, and Craig, just checking everyone's. All right, Craig, where are we getting that conversation? Looks like there's a few lols going on there. We'll just let that extra party, a few last minute registrations jumping in, which is great to see. At 1,250, I'd be inclined to register myself and get involved with this property. $1.25 million now. All right. Craig, are we in or out of that level? I could tell that. You certainly are taking your time. Doing the figures. They're not on the phone to the bank with the whole. I think the bank doesn't open till tomorrow, so we can't wait till the bank opens. I mean, who are they? Are they calling someone, Craig? Okay. We'll wait. We'll wait. We've got a little bit of work to be done here. Or we're not quite at that point yet, but they're happy to miss out. All right, we're going to check everyone's finished. Check everyone's done there. Matty Langton, your buy's out. Gone. Beautiful stuff. Just checking with Carl Sharp, with our lead agent on this. Can we do the rounds and check everyone is finished at $1.25 million. A nice round number. 25% over the mill there. A little bit of work to be done though. Just checking our instructions at that level. Carl Sharp, just checking there. Absolutely done. I think Sarah may need to have a bit of a chat to her bidder there. Get us to that happy place for owner and buyer. Thanks for joining us. If you are viewing on raywhitecastlehill.com.au, of course, the first of 3 auctions we've got this evening, streaming around the country, of course, keeping you safe, keeping you healthy in the comfort of your own home. It is a 100% remote private auction. Of course, no one is contacting anyone here this evening. I think it's done digitally. Of course, everyone keeping very safe at home, but still shopping for their new home, and quite a home it is. 4 Briana Court, Kellyville. We are looking to sell here. Checking our instructions here. Carl Sharp, Daniel Lamas. What do we say? At 1,250. I'm happy to jump into the conversation here if needed. We can throw the logo up and have a quick chat. A little bit of work to be done, I'd imagine. Certainly got some interest outside auction conditions. Not where we'd like to direct our owners' interest just yet, but a bit of work to be done here. What do we say? Where do we go? All right, a bit of behind the scenes. We're just going to, we'll mute me here, Dave. We'll get that end frame. Okay. I'm just going to jump into a conversation with our highest bidder. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for your patience. I do appreciate it. We've got a bit of back and forth thing to be done with our highest bidder and our owners. Just finding that happy place that I did mention there. We are not far away. Appreciate your patience. Don't start a new series on Netflix or a movie or anything. We are minutes away from results, so appreciate your patience. We'll be back. All the Ray White Castle agents are working throughout the back end of the process right now to get a result for these two families. So thanks again. We'll be back very shortly. The bidding currently sits at $1.25 million. Thanks so much. For us, just a beautifully round number there. I'd love to work at that 25 if we can. Of course, Joey just demonstrating some beautiful lingual skills there as well, communicating with our buyers here. I'd love to see 1275 if we can. Okay, we'll lock it in there. 1.27 million at 1,270 the call now. $1,270,000 or $1.27 million. Happy to accept anything above that. Daniel Lamas, I know you're deep in conversation with a bidder there. Can we tempt them in? Maybe another 20 on top and call it 1,290 to $1.27 million now. $1,270,000. Great bidding and buying here. A bit of a big home, of course. Dual level living. Everything you'd possibly need. Everything taken care of. And just an easy walk to everything you could enjoy as far as lifestyles are concerned. So who wants to bump me forward? All right, well, you can check our instructions here. Joey, thanks for your bidder's patience there. $1.27 million, and have a quick chat to the vendors here and come back. Thanks so much. That's great news for the buyer. $1.27 million. I don't believe that. We are selling here this much property for mere $1.27 million. Unbelievable stuff. Carl Sharp, Daniel Lamas, an amazing job bringing people through this property physically, virtually, digitally over the last few weeks. And of course, we sell away unconditionally here this evening with no better bids if there's anything left in your bidders on the phone. The agents, of course, are having those conversations right now, but I will give you 3 chances before you miss out at $1,270,000. Daniel, I know you're in a conversation there. Happy to take anything above that. Even a 10 on top at 1,280, $1.27 million now. First opportunity at $1,270,000. Second chance at 1.27. What was that, Daniel? Is he in? Yeah? 10? 10 on top? He's done. Third and final call now at $1.27 million, or finished, or silent. Well, given the nature of this auction, I won't bring the gavel down just yet. I'm just going to do a bit of due diligence and converse with all of our agents and confirm everything's done. Kale, you've got your digital comms with all our agents there, checking all our bidders are done. Looks like Joey's, he's done, thanks. Craig Robinson doing a great job there from the lovely Robertson Attic. Of course, Daniel Lamas, his guys out. Carl's guys out. Just checking Carl, Anthony, Joel Simpson, Sarah Perry. Everyone's done. Thanks for your patience if you are viewing. Just making sure we confirming that's done. Excellent. I do appreciate all the agents at Ray White Castle Hill are at home, but they are wearing suits and ties, which is confirming everyone's done there. Carl, we are selling. All right. First call, second call, third and final call now. Or finished, or silent. We are selling. We are selling. All done. All quiet. All finished. We are sold to you. Congratulations. Thanks for joining us for this Ray White Castle Hill private auction. Of course, 100% remote. Everyone in the confines of their home, and of course keeping very comfortable as well. We've got another auction coming up at 8 p.m. for Darcy, which is going to be a great auction. Carl Anthony's been the lead agent on that. We look forward to seeing you here back on the Ray White Castle Hill website at 8 p.m. Thanks so much.